Hello students, I am Dr. K.R. Jayakumar, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, KS Institute of Technology, Bangalore. As you know already, we are taking the classes on Engineering Mathematics 2, which has the code 17 Mat 21, which comes for the second semester students, common to all branches. Out of that, I am teaching the module 1, which consists of differential equations 1. In previous classes, so far what we have learnt, what is meant by differentiation, what is meant by integration, then what is meant by differential equations. Very important in engineering field, the applications where the differential equations are arising in engineering applications. As we know, every differential equation will have two parts of solution. One is called complementary function, another is called particular integral. We have also seen how to find the CF, that means complementary function, for unequal roots, equal roots and complex roots. There are only three ideas of finding complementary functions, which based on the roots, all those things we have seen. Then based on the right hand side of the differential equation, we can categorize the types of differential equations as 5. One is which is having k e power ax, k is constant, a is also a constant. Type 1 is k e power ax. Type 2 sin bx plus c or cos bx plus c. Type 3 is polynomial. Type 4 e power ax into v, v can be either sine function or cosine function. Same way x into v, again v can be sine function or cosine function. Out of that, we have seen several types of type 1 problems, different kinds. What happens? The general idea of type 1 is, if RHS of differential equation is e power ax, then to find pi, replace capital D by a. All solutions we are finding by inverse differential operator method. That means while finding pi, we write 1 by the differential coefficient. In that, we are replacing d by small a. We have seen so many indirect questions also. What happens if the denominator becomes 0? What happens if the right hand side is expressed in terms of cos hyperbolic or sine hyperbolic? How to solve those differential equations? Extensively we have seen the type 1 problems. Then we have passed on to type 2 differential equations. On the right hand side, you may finding sin bx plus c or cos bx plus c. The procedure is same. Then to find pi, replace d squared by minus b square. Very important. In the beginning also I told, don't write it as minus b whole square, which is wrong. D square is replaced by minus b square and there is no substitution for d. You have to rationalize and find again in the denominator d square, you can replace it. In type 2, we have seen so many kind of questions, general, direct, which consists of cos 3x, cos 4x, like that. Then there may be a possibility of getting trigonometric relations. See here, cos square a. There are 8 trigonometric relations with powers 4. Another 4 is called transformation results. So with the powers cos square a, it is 1 plus cos 2a by 2. Then sin squared a, it is 1 minus cos 2a by 2. Then cos 3a, I want cos cube. Directly the formula is not available for cos cube. We know the relation cos 3a, 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. From that I can find out what is cos cube a. Similarly, expression for sin 3a, I can find what is the formula for sin cube a. These all are power results. Another 4 transformation results. Sin a cos b, sin a plus b plus sin a minus b by 2. Cos a sin b, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B by 2. Cos A cos B, cos A plus B minus cos A minus B by 2. Finally, sin A sin B, cos A minus B minus cos A plus B by 2. People may be learned the formula like minus of the same thing, cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. That can also be written. If you are comfortable with that, then the minus should be multiplied inside. Now, how to do a problem on this trigonometric relations? One or two examples I want to give you. See here, d square minus d plus 1 into y is equal to cos square 5x, square formula. We know the formula cos squared a, it is 1 plus cos 2a by 2. In place of a, I am having 5x. So 5 into 2 it will become 10. 5 into 2 will become 10. So 1 plus cos 10x by 2. This is your right hand side. Instead of cos square 5x, this is going to be your right hand side now. As usual, find the auxiliary equation. M squared minus m plus 1 is equal to 0. By any method, you find the roots. It will become 1 by 2 plus or minus I root 3 by 2. Complex roots, so I can write the complex root form as a CF e power 1 by 2x, C1 cos root 3 by 2x plus C2 sin root 3 by 2x. This is the complementary function of the given equation. Now, let us go to particular integral. Again, this cos squared is replaced by 1 plus cos 10x by 2. It has two particular integrals. One is 1 by 2, another is cos 10x by 2. So, if I take 1 by 2, I already told, it can be written in the type 1 format e power 0x, because the value of e power 0x is 1. So, 1 by 2 into 1. I am making the particular integral to type 1. Then what happens? I should replace d by a, the a value is 0, so d square will become 0, d will become 0, only 1 is left out. So 1 by 1 into 1 by 2, it will become 1 by 2. Let us go for particular integral 2 for cos 10x by 2, which is d square minus d plus 1, 1 by 2 cos 10x. Here b value is 10. That's why you can see I have replaced d squared by minus b squared, that is minus 10 squared. Simplify it, minus 10 squared will become minus 100 plus 1. So minus 99. This 1 by 2 cos 10x is there as it is. So it will become minus d minus 99 1 by 2 cos 10x. Now what should I do? Multiply and divide by d plus 99. I have taken the minus outside, denominator is become d plus 99. Multiply and divide by d minus 99. See here, common minus, I took it outside. So here I have d plus 99. Multiply the numerator also by d minus 99, denominator also. Here in the numerator you can find d minus 99. Here d plus 99, d minus 99, which become d square minus 99 square, a plus b into a minus b, a squared minus b squared. So d square minus 9801 1 by 2 cos 10x. Now what happened? Again I got d squared, I have replaced it by minus b squared, so it will become minus 100. Minus 100, this minus 1 by 2 is outside. Here minus 100, you can see if I put 100 here, 9901 will be the solution. Here how I should get? D of cos 10x, that means differentiation of cos 10x, which is minus 10 sin 10x, then minus 99 cos 10x. Take the minus outside, it will become plus, and here one more minus is there, so the minus remains, then 2 into 9901, it will become 19802, which is Pi2. So what is my solution? Therefore the solution is CF plus Pi1 plus Pi2. You know this is the CF we have written for the complex roots. This is the Pi1 we got. This is the Pi2 I got. Therefore, put together, all together, adding, it gives me the solution of the given differential equation. So, this is an example with the power. Same way you can do it for any problem on sine squared, sine cube, cos cube. I have given the formulas. Then an example on transformation results I would like to show you. If you have pen and paper, you can work along with me. See here, that is why I have written only the differential equation d square minus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to cos 2x cos 3x. While converting the right hand side in the transformation results, remember, very important, the biggest coefficient should come first, or the biggest argument. In other words, I have the form cos 2x cos 3x. I should write cos 3x cos 2x. In other words, cos A cos B, A should be greater than B. So, I should take A as 3x, B as 2x. See here, first let us write the auxiliary equation. What is auxiliary equation? M squared minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. By any method you find the root. The roots are m is equal to 2 comma 2, equal roots. For equal roots, what is the complementary function? C1 plus C2 x e power mx. In other words, here m is 2. So, CF is C1 plus C2x into e power 2x. Then you take the formula as I said. Cos A is 3, B is 2. 1 by 2 cos A plus B. So, 3x plus 2x, it will become cos 5x plus 3x minus 2x cos x. Why we insist A should be more than B? In terms of cos, cos of minus theta will become cos theta. You won't get any mistakes. But when it is sine of minus theta, it is minus sine theta. So, you people should be very careful in writing those solutions. That is why we insist, that is better. A should be greater than B. Then we do not commit any mistakes in writing these formulas. Again we have Pi, two Pi's. One is cos 5x by 2, another is cos x by 2. Usual second type forms, Pi1 1 by d square minus 4d plus 4 cos 5x by 2. Replace cos 5 minus 5 square. Simplify this. Minus 21. Take the minus outside. Multiply and divide by the conjugate. Clear? Make it square. Cos 5x. Differentiate it. Again d square is minus 5 squared. So, like that if I keep on doing it same way, I will get the solution Pi1. Same way Pi2, which is again cos x. So, we written minus, see here it is minus 4d plus 3, change the sign for this, it will become 4d plus 3, a plus b into a minus b, a squared minus b squared. Always the denominator will be a squared minus b squared form only. So, again minus 1 square, this will become 25 into 2, 50, Pi2. Again differentiation of cos x minus sin x, then here there is a mistake, it is not 5x, it is x, then 3 cos x. So, therefore, the solution is, here also again it is sin x only. So, y is equal to C1 plus C2x e power 2x CF Pi1 then Pi2. We have seen in type 1 also, which consists of the higher order differential equations. In the examination also you will get cube and power 4 forms, d cube, d power 4. So, just two examples for d cube and d4, one example each. I have taken d cube 3d square 3d plus 1 into y sin 2x. There is no change in the procedure. Write the auxiliary equation. What are all the roots? Here you will get equal roots 1, 1, 1. Probably it is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So, you write your CF. Then Pi, we have taken sin 2x. Be careful, d cube can be revised as d into d square. For d square, I can write minus 2 whole square. Here again I have d square minus 2 whole square. No substitution for d, this as it is. Simplify it, you will get, see here, this is minus 4d, 3d, so minus d. Here minus 12 plus 1 minus 11. Take minus outside, again I think add on that, yes. So multiply and divide, okay. The procedure is same. Again we get d square here, replace it, we get the solution. So what is my complete solution? It is CF plus Pi. So these are some examples for the higher order. I have done with d cube. What happens if I have d power 4? That also one problem I took. D power 4 minus 7d square plus 2 into y cos 4x. What should I do? Here you won't get the roots in calculator until m cube in the calculator it shows, otherwise no. If d power 4, one root I have to find out. This is a special case of problem. In the beginning of my lectures I told, okay. So take m square as t, you will get this equation. This will become m squared t squared, this will be t. I will get 4 or 3. So m squared is 4, m is plus or minus 2 plus or minus root 3. What is my CF? C1 e power 2x, C2 e power minus 2x, root 3x minus root 3x, 4 different roots. Now Pi is also somewhat, it is comfortable, because d power 4 can be written as d square into d square. For one d square I can write minus 4 whole squared, another d squared minus 4 whole squared, minus 7 into d squared, again minus 4 square plus 12. In one step I am able to substitute, because there is no d in the denominator. It says very clearly d square should be replaced by minus b square. There is no substitution for d. So in my this inverse differential operator I don't have any d at all. So d power 4 can be written as d square into d square, another d squared. So here we can write all those things. Simplify this, we get cos 4x by 384. So again the solution is y is equal to CF plus Pi. You write your complementary function plus the particular integral. So this is how we do the type 2 problems. We have done type 1, which consists of e power ax. There also I have shown you the higher order differential equations. We have done now type 2, general form also it is inscribed in this, and higher order equations also we have seen. Let us pass on to type 3. First and foremost thing, in type 1 there is a possibility like the denominator may become 0. Inverse differential operator method, the denominator may become 0 in type 1. In type 2 also it is possible. In the previous lecture I have shown the examples how it becomes 0. Very, very important one, that trouble is not there in type 3. There is no chance of becoming the denominator 0 in type 3. What is type 3 problem? Right hand side of the differential equation is polynomial of degree n. Then to find particular integral, apply division method. I should apply the division method to find the particular integral. There are two ways. See, type 1, type 2, in all the books you can find the same form what I said, but for this one more type is there, applying binomial series method, but in that you have to take the coefficients properly. For example, d square, it will come in one or two places, d in one or two places in the expansion. You have to take it properly, otherwise you won't get the complete solution correctly. But in this division method, that difficulty will not be there. Maybe simplifications we have little bit higher side, but you won't find any difficulties or any wrong answers in this. There is a chance of omitting any terms by you. Here we won't omit any terms. So if it comes to the type 3, we should apply division method to find the solution of the differential equations. Let me show you one or two examples as we are doing previous classes. So let us take a differential equation, d square plus d minus 2 into y is equal to 1 plus x minus x square, 1 plus x minus x square. First we should remember, in type 1 and type 2, if we have additions, we have written as pi1, pi2, pi3 like that. Here no, complete polynomial 1 plus x minus x square put together as one term, only one pi I should find out. As usual, write the auxiliary equation, m squared plus m minus 2 is equal to 0. Any method you find, roots are minus 2, comma 1. So what is my CF? Different roots, C1 e power minus 2x plus C2 e power x. This is as usual we know. Now what is particular integral? 1 by d square plus d minus 2, the complete polynomial. Do the division process. See here, write it in order, minus x square plus x plus 1. Here this should be written in the reverse form. Don't change the sign, that is very very important. People are committing mistakes by changing the sign. Don't change the sign, write as it is. See here, I have from the backwards I should go, minus 2, then I have plus d, then I have d squared, reverse order, minus 2 plus d minus or plus d squared. Observe carefully, first you write this minus x square as it is, divide by the constant term here, minus 2. First term minus x square I should write as it is, then I should take minus 2, that is the constant. What happens if I multiply 1 by 1 term? Minus 2 into this, minus 2 will get cancelled, I will get minus x square. In the rough column, if you want, you can find the derivatives also. First is, it is x square by 2. What is your first derivative? 2x by 2. What is your second derivative? 2 by 2. This is the one first one. Then this is first derivative. Then it is second derivative. Because d of this, minus minus gets cancelled. Correct? So d of this, that means differentiation of this. What is it? 2x by 2. 2 gets cancelled. Again it is plus x. Second derivative of this, 2 by 2, which will become 1. change the sign, this is plus, minus, minus. In this problem, as you know, I am taking always the simple questions to understand the first one, directly the total, it is becoming 0. So what is your particular integral in this problem? It is only x square by 2. Therefore, what is my solution? Therefore, the solution is y is equal to CF plus Pi, that is y is equal to C1 e power minus 2x C2 e power x plus x square by 2. That is the complete solution. As a first problem we have seen, directly it becomes 0 to understand. Again I am telling you, writing the coefficient, multiply 1 by 1 term minus 2 into this, differentiation of this, d square of this. Correct? That is the first question. Let me show you some more examples where you will get all the terms in the division. Take next 2d square plus 2d plus 3 into y is equal to 1 plus 2x plus x square. So let us write the auxiliary equation, 2m square 2m plus 3. Find out your roots. Your roots will be minus 1 by 2 plus or minus I root 5 by 2, m is equal to. You can find any method, already so many times this is told. So minus 1 by 2 root 5 by 2 plus or minus I. So what is my CF? E power minus x by 2 C1 cos root 5 by 2 plus C2 sin root 5 by 2x, here also x. What is our particular integral? 1 by 2d square plus 2d plus 3 on 1 plus 2x plus x square. Let us apply the same way the division method, x square plus 2x plus 1. If all positive terms, there will not be any difficulty. 3 plus 2d plus 2d square. Write it in this also reverse order, that is proper order in the numerator, here reverse. What I told, write this x square as it is, divide by this coefficient x squared by 3, multiply by 3, x square. Here only I told, if you want to write 2x by 3, then second derivative is 2 by 3. See that 2 into differentiation of this 2x by 3, here it is there. So 2 into 2x by 3, it will become 4x by 3. 2 into 2 times differentiation, so it will become 4 by 3. 2 into first differentiation, 2 into second differentiation. Now change the sign, minus, 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 cancelling this. Simplify this. In your, if you want in your rough column also you can do 3 2s are 6 minus 4. So 2x by 3. 3 minus 4. So minus 1 by 3. If you want you can do it in rough column also. This is 2 minus 4 by 3. So 6 minus 4. This is 1 minus 4 by 3. So 3 minus 4. No change in the procedure. Write this as it is, plus 2x by 3 into 3 in the denominator. Where is that 3 came? It is again this coefficient. This I have written as it is 2x by 3, multiply this coefficient 3. Now the job of this term is over already in the first line, first division. Now let us go for only this term, 3 into this, 3 gets cancelled, I will get 2x by 3. Only one time differentiation, 2 into 2 by 9, so plus 4 by 9. Carefully observe, 2 times differentiation, it will become 0. D square of this, 2 times differentiation, 0. Now again change the sign, minus, minus, gets cancelled. As I told, in the rough column if you want you can simplify, minus 1 by 3, minus 4 by 9, LCM is 9, minus 3, minus 4, so it will become minus 7 by 9. So minus 7 by 9. Finally minus 7 by 9 into 3 again, 3 is again this coefficient. Only one time it can be multiplied, 7 by 9, last term is 0. Is it clear now? So this is how we should do. Now what is my particular integral? It is x square by 3 plus 2x by 9 minus 7 by 27. This is the particular integral. Then you write the solution is same thing, y is equal to CF plus PI. You write y is equal to your CF, particular integral is x squared by 3 plus 2x by 9 minus 7 by 27. That is the solution. Like that, one more problem we have given, changing the power, we have taken x cube. Division should be done with x cube. D square plus 4d, d square plus 4d plus 3 into y is equal to higher power x cube. Okay, x cube. You can find the roots already in the answer. You can find c1 e power minus x plus c2 e power minus 3x it is. So roots are minus 1 and minus 3, you will find the complementary function. There is no doubt in finding the complementary function. So let us do the particular integral. What is our particular integral? 1 by d square 4d plus 3 on x cube. Carefully do the division process. X cube, 3 plus 4d plus d square. Don't think only one term is x cube is there, but you will multiply, you will differentiate it, you will get all other powers. So here first x cube by 3, again 3 coefficient, x cube. See here, be carefully, first differentiation, here I will write, it is 3x square by 3. Second differentiation, 6x by 3. You will get all the terms. So if I see that the 3 will get cancelled, so I will get 4x square. Second term differentiation, I will get 2x. First time differentiation, 3x square by 3. Second time again differentiated, 6x by 3. 3 gets cancelled, x square. So 4 into first derivative, x square. 2 derivatives of that, 2x. Subtracted, you will get all the terms, that's all. Minus, minus, minus. This gets cancelled. minus 4x square minus 2x. Now minus 4x square by 3. 3 is coming again from this constant. So minus 4x square. What happens if you differentiate once? What happens if you differentiate once? It will become 8x by 3. Okay. So one differentiation minus 8x by 3. Second differentiation minus 8 by 3. So 4 into 8 4s are 32 minus 32x by 3. 2 times differentiation minus 8 by 3. This is what I said. You may have simplifications more, but you won't do any mistake in the terms. Be careful and write it. So if I take the sign change, this gets cancelled. So 32 minus 6. Here 3 2s are, it will become 6. It is 32. So it will become 26. 26x by 3 plus 8 by 3. Again write the term plus 26x by 3 into 3. So 26x by 3 one time differentiation, okay, plus 26 into 4 by 9. Simplify it, you will get a number, okay, you will get a number 80 by 9. Now minus 80 by 9, again here minus or plus plus, 80 by 9 into 3. So I will get 80 by 9, 0. Even though there is only one term is given, I think, sorry, here sign change, correct? This is bigger number, yeah. So only one term is given, you can find all the coefficients. So your Pi is x cube by 3 minus 4x square by 3 plus 26x by 9 minus 80 by 27. So then y is equal to, it will be the solution. Very important, one more type or one more idea of this problem. See, to do the division, I must have the constant term. That is my view. You must have the constant term, otherwise you cannot do the division. Suppose the constant term is not there, we can integrate it. Such type of question. One more example I will show you. Y double dash plus y dash is equal to 4 plus 2x plus x square. Now standard form is, don't forget the procedures, 4 plus 2x plus x square. What is my auxiliary equation? M squared plus m is equal to 0. I can take m common, m plus 1 is equal to 0. So m is equal to 0 or minus 1 are the roots. If you are using calculators, for constant term, be carefully, you should put 0. Here 1, constant term 0. Then automatically you will get the solution. So what is CF? C1 e power 0x, C2 e power minus x. Now particular integral 1 by d square plus d, 4 plus 2x plus x square. Simplify this. I want constant, compulsorily I need constant to do the problem. So I have taken d commonly outside. I have taken d plus 1. I will do the division with only d plus 1. In previous classes also we have seen 1 by d. 1 by d is going to be integration. Now how should I do the division process? X square plus 2x plus 4 only with 1 plus d, only this term I have taken. So x square by 1 multiply x square, 1 time differentiation 2x, change the sign, gets cancelled, I will get only 4. Again plus 4 by 1, I am writing more specifically, correct, plus 4 more specifically. Now the answer what we got, okay, it is 4 plus 2x plus x square, correct. So with only d plus 1 we are taking and doing it. So 1 x square, 1 then differentiation of the 2x, other term is not there, then you take 4 0, but still your particular integral is not completed. 1 by d of you got x square plus 4. Now the meaning of this is integral x square plus 4 dx, integrated x cube by 3 plus 4x, no constants because already constants are available in CF. Therefore the solution is y is equal to CF plus Pi, that is C1 e power 0x, C2 e power minus x plus x cube by 3 plus 4x. So to do the division process I must need the constant. If that constant is not available, please consider take one d outside, bring the constant, do the division, then the meaning of 1 by d is integration. You can integrate and find the solution. So one more question is there, the same idea, y double dash plus 2y dash is equal to 5 minus something we have given. So here also it will become d square plus 2d, take d common, you will get d plus 2, find the division, then whatever the answer you are getting, if you integrate it, you can see the answer, because we are integrating here 3x square is there, we got the integration of it, not directly, but first term is going to be 3x square only, that is why it is integration, okay. X is there, integration, constant is there, whose integration, 1 by d, that format will occur, you can do this problem. Now some more examples I am giving. See, for the differential equation 1, the first 3 types are the most important types. Type 4 and 5, just only one line is going to be changed, particular integral only. CF is same, how we are finding previously, do it in the same way. In the particular integral, only one sentence, one step will be changed. Remaining things, once again you will get type 1, 2, 3 problems again. In other words, since e power ax, in the beginning of this class also I told what is type 4, it is e power ax into v. So you may not get type 1, but type 2, type 3, once again it is going to be repeated. After changing only the first step. So before that, as a practice in the university examinations also, you will find the problems like this, combination of types. What this problem says, see that y double dash 5y dash 6y is equal to e power minus 2x x square, e power minus 2x x square. That means it is combination of type 1 and type 3. This is type 1, this is type 3. Again it is just like a revision. Replace d by a for this, apply division process which we have told now for this. Same way you can see here, consisting of all the 3, e power x, 2x, sin x and x. There is a CF, for e power 2x this is a PI, for sin x this is a PI, for x this is a PI, division process. All the 3 types it is put together. Here also again all the 3 types, but first type is in indirect form, 2 power minus x. I should write e power log 2 power minus x, e power log 2 power minus x, then minus log 2, you have to replace it. These known figures it is directly second type, probably it is becoming 0 denominator, that is why it is x sin 2x it is coming, yes. If I replace minus 2 square 4, x square third type, so combination of type 1, 2, 3, but type 1 is in the indirect form. Very important university question, maximum number of times you can find this problem is asked. D minus 2 whole square, expand it, you will get 2 comma 2 as the equal roots, everywhere it will become 0, be careful. Here d power minus 2x, it will become 0 for 2 times, but this sin x square type 1, 2 and 3. Now as a conclusion, in every problem you are writing C1, C2, C1, C2, those are all called arbitrary constants. The problems like this are called initial value problems. The initial condition, x value is 0. Be careful, in engineering applications these kind of problems only we will get it. For example, we consider the current flow in a LRC circuit. What is the initial condition? At time t is equal to 0, what is the current value? So at time t is equal to 0, initial condition. So in engineering applications, with the initial and boundary conditions only you will get the differential equations. Here I am showing you an example with initial conditions. Y of 0 is 2, y dash of 0 is 4. See the problem, it is very familiar for you until this. You write auxiliary equation, find the roots, write the complementary function which is going to be the solution, there is no right hand side. What you have to do? Differentiate it with respect to x, 3c1 minus 2c2, then you have y dash, take x as 0, y is 2, take x as 0, y dash is 4, this equation will become 2 is equal to c1 plus c2, 4 is equal to 3c1 minus 2c2, because anything power 0 is going to be 1. See that 2c1 c2, you solve these two equations, you will get c1 and c2 value, which gives you the particular solution. Same way the last example, one more example I have shown with the right hand side, type 1 I took e power minus 2x. As usual this is known, only this is extra for you now. Y of 0 is 1, y dash of 0 is 5, but this question is familiar to you, type 1 problem. Write the auxiliary equation, roots, complementary function. It is e power minus 2x, type 1, replace d by a, you will get the solution, correct? You will get the solution, replace d by a minus 2. So this is the complete solution. Now in this solution I should use the condition y of 0 is 1, y dash of 0 is 5. While differentiating, be careful, here you will get product rule. This is also a function, this is also a function of x. product rule. So, differentiate, write it, write the equations using these conditions, differentiate, cos 0 will become 1, sin 0 will become 0, you have y of 0 is 1, y dash of 0 is 5, using those conditions you will get the values of C1 and C2. So, which gives the particular solution in place of C1, C2 we write it. So far in the sessions we learnt type 1, type 2 and type 3. From the next class onwards we learn about type 4 and 5. Thank you.